Joe Burrow signed a massive deal. He is now the NFL's richest man with over a $250 million contract, and that's great for the Bengals. I mean, they haven't had a franchise quarterback in several decades, but there's the kryptonite to this guy and this team, and it's the Cleveland Browns. And yet again, Cleveland Browns beat the Cincinnati Bengals 24-3, and this drops Joe Burrow's record against the Browns to just 1-5. And a lot of that has to do with this defensive line. I mean, we talked about before that they have Myles Garrett. He is over here doing a hesitation crossover for breaking down the Bengals patchwork offensive line. And they have Zadarius Smith. They have numerous other pieces. I mean, their secondary looks greatly improved compared to last year. You have Denzel Ward, Grant Delpit is back again in the safety spot, and they wreaked havoc on this Bengals offense that is highly touted to be one of the best in the league. But we know that Achilles heel is that offensive line. Historically, they've sacked him about 3 times a game, and they hit that clip on Sunday. And very similarly, they disrupt everything that goes on with the Bengals offense. You know that with those receivers, it's very hard to get time to locate those receivers when Myles Garrett is in your face half the time. This is going to be an issue. Joe Burrow has had durability issues. He came into camp the last couple of times with injuries. He suffered a major knee injury in his rookie year. So we love his arc so far. It's been great, but remember, Andrew Luck retired prematurely due to the Colts' lack of ability to protect him. And the Bengals have tried, but it's just not really working out. And you got to think, what are they going to do to ensure that Joe Burrow can stay upright consistently? Because you can attribute their last 2 playoff losses, the Super Bowl and the AFC Championship game, again to this poor offensive line. You can have excellent talent on the offensive side, on the outside, your playmakers, but it all comes down to the trenches. Like I said, they've tried to do whatever they can to help, but it's just not working. Now, we know the Browns have a really good unit, so it might be just an anomaly, but they need to consistently beat teams like the Browns, because that is a test to those other AFC teams. You have the Jets with that great defensive line with Quinnen Williams. You have the Kansas City Chiefs. If they get back Chris Jones, he wrecked that game in the AFC Championship game. So definitely some things to work on. They came out last year flat. They lost to TJ Watt and the Steelers. So they can respond. They've come back from 0-2 and gone all the way up to the AFC Championship game, but I need to see more from the Bengals, and they need to get off to a better start because they missed the golden opportunity with the Chiefs losing on Thursday to get ahead and lock up, or at least try to get ahead of the Kansas City Chiefs in those AFC standings.